cutie. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James, and I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. Hi, cutie. So if there are other areas of your life that you're looking to create abundance, peace, and harmony in, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you. There's nothing in your way. When you become the change you seek to experience, you will experience that change everywhere you go. You are showing the world how to treat you based on how you treat yourself, what you feel and believe about yourself, okay? So if this is your first time here to my channel, hi and welcome. I just want to say thank you for all of the thumbs up and all the new people on my channel. And as a reminder, I suggest that everybody starts with this video, how the subconscious mind works. It's a really good foundational video that's going to give you guidance as to what to expect by watching the content on my channel. The second thing is I have a few affirmation tapes on my channel that are up for free for you to listen to at nighttime while you are asleep. The purpose of these tapes are for you to form new subconscious beliefs and stabilize in your state of being so that you can manifest what it is that you want to manifest, which is what we're going to talk about today. But I suggest that most people start with the Limitless Manifestor Affirmation tape. You may see me going like this and not see anything there. I'm going to put those cards up after this video is live, okay? So, but there are other tapes on my channel surrounding love, money, releasing trauma or addictions. You're going to see that I release some more affirmation tapes on my channel this week. I know I call them tapes, they're recordings. It is what it is, okay? So today though, I want to talk about your stability being number one. Okay, so what is the purpose of listening to these affirmation tapes while you're asleep as I fall in my chair? Okay, let me explain this again for the new people on my channel. All right. So when we think about consciousness and manifesting in our reality, we on a moment to moment to moment to moment basis can really choose how we're showing up. What I mean by choose how you're showing up is the thoughts and the feelings that you have create the experiences in your reality, okay? When it comes to living in the end of something that you are creating very specifically, you're able to get your thoughts and your feeling state aligned to, this is done, there's nothing else I need to do, I can trust, I can go and enjoy my reality and do other things knowing that that thing, whatever it is that I'm manifesting, is going to show up in my reality, okay? But if you have conflicting thoughts, and you're not feeling good, you have to focus on stabilizing in your state of being first. A lot of people will argue and say, you don't have to do this. You can manifest from a lower state of being. You're naturally manifesting things all the time. And sometimes you don't feel good. Well, yes, that is true. We're always manifesting. It's not something that we ever turn off. Okay. The vantage point that I'm coming from though is sustained and stable manifestation so that you're not getting hot and cold results and you're not like manifesting these great things and then all of a sudden they're dissolving. How do you sustain that manifestation? In my opinion, how I've seen it work in my reality and what I see work for other people is to stabilize your state of being. So let's go from the viewpoint of the thoughts and the feelings that you're having on a moment to moment to moment basis, especially when it comes to specific things, okay? So you have to realize you're not just waking up and not feeling good. You're not just waking up and these thoughts are just coming from nowhere. You have to ask yourself, what are these thoughts? What is this feeling state coming from? It is coming from your subconscious programming. Somewhere in your mind, whether you're aware of it or not, there is a belief system, a story that you have, suppressed emotions that are manifesting this awareness, this attachment to the current circumstances that you have, or this attachment and this repeated patterns that you're experiencing in your reality. Most of the time, this is a very distressing circumstance to be in, okay? When you turn to manifestation, there's something in your reality that you feel a sense of urgency around. And so you're looking for something to create that change very quickly, which you can, okay? But I want to explain why you should prioritize your stability first. And then it's going to be much, much easier for you to manifest those specific things, okay? A lot of people approach living in the end by just consistently reframing the circumstance in their mind, okay? Anytime you feel distressed, you reframe the circumstance in your mind. Nope, he wants me. Nope, it's done, okay? The easier way, in my opinion, is to change those subconscious beliefs. So things like I'm worthy, I'm chosen, I'm deserving, I'm always getting what I want. The answers, ideas, inspiration are coming to me. I'm creating love and I'm feeling it within myself now. I'm creating happiness, I'm feeling it within myself now. I'm trusting my body. I'm trusting my ability to speak confidently. I always know what to say, when to say, how to say it. Amazing beliefs so that when you wake up in the morning, you feel great. You're not having these conflicting thoughts or the almost obsessive focus on the circumstances and consistent want to figure it out, okay? This is really important because you have to really see what is living in the end. What does that really mean when you're creating something, okay? It means that you feel good. It means that you can go and on with your day and do anything else and enjoy that and be present with that. And you don't have this little voice in the back of your mind that's wondering, how is this going to work out? What are they doing? What's going on? Why haven't they texted me? Why haven't I gotten the job? Why blah, 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 blah. This chatter in your mind that is bringing your state of being down. That chatter is coming from your limiting beliefs. So if you genuinely believe I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I always get what I want, I'm trusting, I'm allowing, it's done, you're going to find that your state of being during the day is very, very stable, that you're able to enjoy other aspects of your life, that you're able to embrace life and live life to the fullest. And so what a lot of bigger manifestation coaches will say is to follow your joy, do what feels good. And this is a message that I've also perpetuated on my channel. Listen to the beliefs at nighttime, and when you're awake, enjoy your reality, knowing that whatever it is that you're creating is done. That is the fastest way to manifest. When you can have a simple awareness of something, be like, wow, that would be really awesome. And then you're not needing it, and you can move on with your day and enjoy your life. The first step to doing that is stabilizing yourself, okay? So if you have certain things that you're manifesting in your reality, specific objective outcomes that you'd like, that is great. You can have wants and desires. You should have wants and desires. You're here to experience the fulfillment of your wants and desires. There's no issue with that. The main thing that I want to say, though, is the people that have the quickest success are the ones that focus solely on their own stability. So if you have a person or a job or a certain amount of money that you're manifesting into your reality, your consistent focus on getting that thing can sometimes get in the way. Okay. I'm not saying that you have to drop it completely, but what I am saying is the people that have the quickest success are the ones, in my opinion, okay, like I said, I don't want to say this as a limiting belief, but from my observation of working with so many people and how this has worked in my life, when you fully stabilize in your state, meaning you just feel good every day, you feel like it's done, you're at a different vantage point where now, because these are your subconscious beliefs, it effortlessly unfolds. So let's talk about why the belief work works as well too. So let's go from the vantage point of having a conversation with somebody, okay? Your subconscious beliefs are manifesting your thoughts, your behaviors, your feeling state, how you're observing your reality, how you're perceiving your reality, the meaning and the value that you assign to circumstances, all of these things, okay? So if you have subconscious beliefs like, it's not working, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not chosen, I'm not prioritized, I'm not able to receive what it is that I want. These are all subconscious, unconscious beliefs in your state of being and your self-concept. Then how you observe an interaction or a circumstance is dictated and filtered through those beliefs, right? So a conversation can unfold in a million different ways. How does it unfold? It unfolds based on the vantage point that you're at, how you are observing the circumstances. This is why in quantum physics, when I explain this on my channel, how you observe something creates the outcome. You are the observer. How you're showing up and responding to the set of things in front of you is creating your outcome. So imagine yourself from one vantage point where you have a self-concept of nothing works for me, it's never going to happen, I can't achieve this, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, etc., etc., etc. From that vantage point, you will always move your reality in that direction unconsciously and create that as your experience. Now, you may try to override this consciously with techniques and reframing consistently in your mind, but that's a lot of work because you're fighting all of the thoughts that you have that are just naturally manifesting from your subconscious state, right? So typically what people experience is they're able to get results, but then at some point, it always reverts back to the old story because the actual underlying subconscious beliefs tend to manifest at some point. You end up getting triggered, you fall back into that old perception field, circumstances manifest, you react to them, and you're back to square one, okay? Let's take a different approach. Imagine yourself saying, you know what, all of this is going on, but where I go is where I go, meaning no matter what, I can't escape myself. So even if I'm able to temporarily manipulate circumstances in my reality, at some point, if at a core level, I genuinely don't feel worthy or good enough or deserving or like the number one priority, if I'm not stabilized in my state of being and feeling secure within myself, then I can see that that is going to become an issue at some point. So from this new vantage point, what I would love for you to do, okay, I'm seeing your guys' comments, you guys are so cute, is to realize before you even manifest these circumstances changing in your reality, take that ownership piece and ask yourself, what has created this? What do I genuinely believe about myself? Why do I have these thoughts? Why do I have these behaviors? Why do I find myself in these circumstances? If you can focus solely on your stability, okay, I'm chosen, I'm worthy. I'm validating myself. I'm feeling good within myself. I'm creating love as something within myself, and I'm feeling it now. If you can get into a very, very stable space within yourself where you don't need anything outside of you, you can have wants, you can have desires, you're able to manifest those things, but you don't need them because you're self-sustaining, you're going to see that everything unfolds really effortlessly in that way. So the main point that I really want to get across here is what a lot of people are doing is turning to manifesting when there's a sense of urgency in their reality. And so you're going to these concepts wanting this very specific outcome, which you can manifest, okay? But you have to see that the main thing is you stabilizing in your state of being. That's what the affirmation tracks are for at nighttime. For you to wake up in the morning and feel like genuinely, I am good enough. I'm worthy, I'm chosen, I can be, do, have anything. I'm trusting, I'm releasing doubt, fear, control, grief. I am stepping out of my patterned way of being for myself because it doesn't matter who or what is in front of me. I will always recreate the same experiences until I become the change I seek to experience. When you stabilize in your state of being, you're going to see that is where manifesting becomes very, 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 very effortless, okay? And so when you stabilize too, you're gonna notice that you're not focusing on the circumstances anymore. You're not looking to your external reality for the change. You're not constantly checking it to see like, oh, are they showing up differently? How they showed up, oh, is this different? You have become the change, so you naturally drop the notion of the circumstances. This is where living in the end becomes very easy because you have fully stabilized within yourself, okay? So the main priority here is for you to feel good within yourself, for you to take a mental inventory of the beliefs that you've held within your subconscious mind, looking at the patterns that have unfolded in your reality and becoming that change. The moment you become that change, that's where you look out to your reality and you say, now he totally wants me. It's done. That job, I got that. That competition, I won that. That career, I'm excelling in. My business, blowing up. My music career, taking off. I don't need those things. I'm stable within myself. I'm creating that. And you're able to be more detached in a way from those outcomes because you're stabilized within yourself. So if you really, really, really want something, you're going into manifesting, you're like, I need this person to love me. I need this outcome. That is not bad. You can have desires, you can have wants. The thing that you need to do is manifest, or you need to stabilize in your state of being. So take the focus off of all of these circumstances and make this about you. Feeling good within yourself, feeling stable within yourself, feeling chosen and worthy within yourself. And you're going to see that as you prioritize your stability, you get your beliefs in alignment, your thoughts and feelings are going to naturally get in alignment, and you're going to stop needing things from your reality. You're going to stop focusing so heavily on the circumstances and asking yourself, when's it going to change? When's it going to change? Why are they showing up this way? Why is this happening to me? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're going to see that it's so irrelevant. It doesn't matter. I'm stable within my state. Things are constantly changing. Change is the only constant, Okay, this is what you really want to ground yourself in. Nothing is solid in your reality. If you cannot understand manifesting concepts for the life of you, you can understand this concept, okay? The only constant in reality is change. So even if things look solid or look like they're not going to change, they have to change at some point. That's the only constant in our reality. The key to manifesting is to become the change you seek to experience and observe your reality as that change. As you consistently live in that change and you stabilize in that change within yourself, your reality will naturally conform to that change. You're not going to manipulate the variables. You're going to find when you're in this very stable state of being, you kind of can surrender to the current circumstances in front of you because you're just not buying it anymore. You don't need to reframe it in your mind. You don't need to affirm for it to be differently. You don't need to figure it out. You feel so stable within yourself, so chosen, so good, so worthy. You feel this immense amount of love and stability within yourself to where you can take the focus off of the circumstances and you can know it's done and you can go about your day doing whatever feels good to you. And you're going to see that these things really naturally start to change and reflect your new state of being. So if you're really, really trying to create a change in your reality, you need to really, really see that that change is you. The more you focus on your external reality and try to force something to happen, you need to see that you're focusing on those circumstances so heavily because there's limiting beliefs within you that are forcing your focus onto them. Think about it. If I really genuinely believe I'm worthy and I'm deserving, I always get what I want, I'm not going to need to change or manipulate my reality. I can be at peace with it. I can be in a state of trust. I can speak up when I want to. I've talked about this on my channel in the past week, responding from a place of power. Everything that I'm doing feels good. Everything that I'm doing is honoring myself. Everything that I'm doing is knowing that what I want is done. I can do whatever I want to do in a respectful and loving way and know that I'm going to get the outcome that I desire. And I've also talked about on my channel how circumstances don't exist, okay? That is a mindset for you so that you don't trigger into your low states of being and perpetuate your old patterns. Because when you shift from one self-concept to another, you're not going to have the awareness of the circumstances anymore. You're not going to be worried about, oh my gosh, is this going to recreate? Am I going to go through the same pattern again? Is this happening again? No, you've become fundamentally a new person. So the way that you're going to observe your reality is going to be completely different. You're not going to be worried about if things are going to repeat. And so if you can for 3 weeks of your life, say, you know what, I'm going to stabilize myself. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to choose to feel good within myself. I'm going to get to a space where nothing can affect me anymore, where I really choose what I'm feeling. And I can just devalue everything that's going on around me and say, this does not matter. I'm going to become the change. And you stop trying to manipulate your reality or get certain outcomes, and you can feel good, genuinely feel good within yourself and go to a space where all of these things that are going on, they're done. I can handle this logically. I can surrender to it. I don't need to manipulate it or change it. I'm going to focus on my stability and get to a really good feeling space within myself where I can go about. The key signifier of stability is you can go about your reality doing anything and you don't have that little voice in the back of your mind that is wondering, that is doubting, that is worrying. That is going to be where you know you're very stable. If circumstances can pop up and you can say, okay, I can handle this. And then the moment that it's out of your awareness, you're not dwelling on it or trying to figure it out anymore. That is you in a stable space of being, okay? That is where your focus should be. If you can take the time to stabilize yourself, you're going to have amazing results. Stop focusing on your external reality and trying to change the people around them or get specific outcomes. You will manifest them. You can manifest anything. I'm not saying that stop focusing on it because it's not going to happen. I'm saying you need to really become the change you seek to experience. You have to prioritize your own stability. The moment that you're fully stable and you feel good within yourself, you can literally have those thoughts of, yeah, that's totally done. That person, they're going to text me. And you're going to see that they text you. Yeah, that person, they totally love me. You're going to see they show up saying, I love you. You're going to see how powerful you are, that you can really manifest these things. But it's not because you're trying to manipulate or make those things happen. It's because you have fully stabilized in your state of being and recognize that there is no limitation. There's nothing that I need to manipulate. My simple awareness will create, and you're going to get confirmation of that in your reality. You're going to see that people, places, and things show up differently, reflecting this new stable space that you have within yourself. So make your stability your number one priority. okay? You're gonna have wants and desires. You will receive the fulfillment of those wants and desires. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to affirm it. You don't need to reframe it in your mind. It's done. That is done. Whatever you want to create, that is done. Where you need to bring your focus is feeling like it's done by stabilizing in yourself and releasing all these limiting beliefs that are manifesting wonky thoughts and unstable feeling states. When you stabilize in yourself and you stop feeling victimized by your reality and like nothing is changing, and you stop looking out to your reality for the change and you become the change will naturally occur. Okay, so ask yourself, where is your focus? Is my focus on feeling loved and chosen within myself, or is my focus on trying to manipulate and change the people around me? Am I still responding to circumstances like I would if I were my old self-concept? Do I feel like things are not working for me? If you allow yourself to regress back into that space, you're going to perpetuate your old pattern. If you can say, you know what, even in the face of adversity, I'm still good enough. I'm stable within myself. I can let this go. I don't need to worry about it. It's done. There's nothing that I need to manipulate. There's nothing that I need to change. I'm going to trust. You're going to see that it turns around. I don't care if somebody's showing up in your reality and says, no, they flat out reject you. You do not need their approval or their validation for you to get what you want. You don't need them to be like, yes, just head over heels for you. You can create that change by becoming the change. And so your number one priority needs to be your own stability and feeling chosen and good within yourself. If you're getting opposite results in your reality, stop focusing on those and go inwards and stabilize your state. Your stability is number one. When you consistently prioritize your own stability, you're going to see that your reality stabilizes with you and you get the results naturally. The more that you focus on your reality and it's not stable and you're getting weird, wonky results, the more you're going to feel unstable, which is going to manifest more instability in your reality. Focus here. Focus on feeling good here. Stabilize yourself. This is your number one priority, okay? As this stabilizes, that is going to become what you are, okay? Life is happening to you, or not happening to you. Life is happening through you, okay? So if it feels like it's happening to you, take a step back from all of it and focus solely on stabilizing yourself, okay? Listen to the beliefs at nighttime. And during the day, if you notice that you're very, very triggered, do a meditation. But it's not going to be like you're flipping your thoughts all day long. Make 10 to 15 minutes a day whenever you feel yourself really drop into a low state of being to go inwards into your new self-concept. I'm chosen, I'm worthy, I'm deserving. Block out everything else in your reality and go into that very stable space. That is so powerful because if you allow yourself to dwell, then you're going to see that you consistently shift into that reality. If you can break the pattern and go into a space internally of everything is okay, I'm stable, I'm secure, I'm chosen, I'm worthy, everything is working, and you can take the focus off the circumstances and you can prioritize your stability, you're going to see that your reality starts to shift and conform to that stable space. So your stability needs to be number one. You need to be able to catch yourself if you drop low or if you feel disempowered to your reality and shift yourself, okay? That is number one. Everything else, the changes and the manifestation of the fulfillment of what you want is second. That is going to be a natural byproduct as you feel in your state of being. It is done. I'm stable. I'm receiving. Okay? Alrighty. That's all I have to say for today. I love you all so much. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for all the new people that are here. Make sure that you're very gentle and unconditionally loving with yourself as you go from one self-concept to another. You can be, do, and have anything, but your stability is the number one priority. Okay? Alrighty. I love you all so much. And I'll see you later. Bye.